it's me, Kisa. Today we're making a popular Filipino dessert that's perfect for merienda time. It can be had hot or cold, and it's got all these yummy things like tapioca, mochi, some fruit and vegetables. We're actually going to be making a less carby version of one of my favorites, GINATAANG BILO-BILO.
Here's what we'll need: some coconut milk, some purple yam jam or ube halaya, mochiko flour or glutinous rice flour, some brown sugar, some julienned jackfruit, saba bananas, and some tapioca.
Traditionally, people will also add ube or like sweet potatoes into their ginataang bilo-bilo, but you know, I've really been eating a lot of carbs, so I'm trying to keep my carb level down to a minimum for the day. But anyway, let's start cooking. First, we're going to make our ube bilo-bilo, and it's really easy. It's literally just mochiko flour, some coconut milk, and ube halaya. Now we're going to mix together 1 cup of our mochiko flour, 1 cup of coconut milk, and around a cup of ube halaya. Now we're going to mix it together until it forms a dough. Guys, remember that if your dough is feeling a little bit too runny, you can always add a little bit more flour. I actually had to do that because my ube halaya was a little bit too runny. And this is what it should look like. You know, your hands shouldn't be full of dough. Don't be afraid to add a little bit more at a time and make that adjustment. So take a look at this. Haha, bilo-bilo.
Ooh la la.
And they're so cute and purple, you know. You want to be sure that the balls are a good size for just popping in your mouth. I mean, you don't want it too big. You don't want it too weird looking, you know. You definitely don't want the balls too big. I don't know if that came out right. Oy, oy, oy. To make our bilo-bilo, we're gonna start by boiling some water. All right, y'all, we're boiling. We're gonna start by dropping these little bilo-bilos. When they start to float to the top, you'll know that they're ready. So in that same pot of boiling water, it's actually still boiling right now, I'm gonna throw in some of my tapioca pearls. When the tapioca or sago is ready, it's actually going to float to the top. And once that happens, you want to let it sit there for maybe another 5 minutes or so until the pearls are completely translucent. And that's when you know that they're ready. All right, everyone, this is looking pretty done. So right now, I am going to toss this through a strainer and put it into a separate bowl. Now in this bowl, I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar so that the tapioca can sit in a little bit of syrup. Wonderful. And we're going to set this aside. Now in that same pot, we're going to pour some coconut milk. I'm going to do all of that plus an extra can. Next, we're going to put a little bit of sugar into our pot. I actually think that the flavor of this is it really depends on how sweet you like your ginataang bilo-bilo. I would say start with around half a cup. Taste it, and if it still feels like you could use a little bit more, go ahead and feel free to add it. But don't go heavy at the beginning. So now we're just going to stir this up. Bring it to a boil. So now I'm going to add our saba bananas. And this will have to cook for around 5 minutes. Now we are adding our jackfruit. Lots and lots of jackfruit. Now I'm going to start dropping in our little ube bilo-bilo. And then we're adding our sago, our tapioca. And we are all done. Isn't that so pretty? So as that simmers and continues to combine, the soup is actually going to thicken even more. And we're gonna let this cool for a little bit, and I'm gonna show you what it's gonna be like in a few minutes. You're probably wondering, why is she wearing a different outfit? Well, the honest truth is that it's actually the day after I made the GINATAANG BILO-BILO. I realized that my tapioca needed a little bit more absorbed liquid, and not all tapiocas are made the same. The more I researched about it, the more this has actually proven true. So I left everything in the stock pot overnight, and when I woke up, voila, everything was just magically perfect. So now, although it's a day late, guess what time it is? Taste test! I'm so excited. I'm so ready. Sarap. Just the right sweetness. All the ingredients that I like. None of the ones that I don't like. This is why I really believe that recipes are guidelines, right? Always make it according to your preference. That way you'll enjoy it more. Anyway, if you guys ever make this at home, let me know how it goes. Tag us on Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking on that red button down below. We love it when we have new subscribers. Anyway, we hope you guys are staying safe and happy and healthy. Enjoy your quarantine and chill. Bye, y'all.